Welcome to episode 40. This one is about adventure, but also stupidity, about incredible landscapes that hide a sad reality, a video about contradictions and difficult conversations.
What I fear is that help organizations build an economy that is strictly relying on those handouts.
We left Sipi and we are going north towards Kidepo National Park. We are going along the east side of Uganda, but we are going to go through some dirt tracks that we just found on the maps. Let's see if we can get there. Our idea is to visit the Karamoja region. This is the least populated and driest place in Uganda. We want to cross it all the way from south to north. This is the main street. The landscape here is completely different to any other place in Uganda. After checking several maps, we planned the route. We first want to cross Pian Upe Reserve, a remote area and one of the biggest wild spaces in Uganda. We knew it was going to be adventurous, if only we were aware what we were getting into. We are passing a lot of cattle herds, and the people that are taking care of them, they run away from us. So we are getting a bit scared, because if they are scared of a car coming here, there must be a reason. They must know something, they must have seen something. They really just run away to the savanna. Yes, most probably they have seen things. This is the home to the Karamoja people. Their life is around cattle. Sometimes it is more important socially than for survival. The wealth of a man is measured by the number of cows, and it is part of the dowry to be able to marry. The Karamoja have been famous for stealing cattle from neighbors in Uganda, but also from other clans in Kenya and South Sudan. It went so out of hand that when the Ugandan military decided to intervene in 2011, more than 40,000 AK-47 were confiscated. This region is safer now, but still cattle raids are taking place. The road was really beautiful, and we were able to enjoy some wildlife in the distance. But as we continued north, the path started to get narrowed by the minute. Soon enough, we found ourselves at a point where the path just vanished. Yeah. We're in the path now. And this then lady goes through here. Looking back, it was at this point that we should have turned around.
How far away?
Here, next to the lake. Even if that meant driving all the kilometers back. But I pushed it and assured Kai that in a couple of kilometers, the path should be visible again. Direction is good. We like adventure, yes, but sometimes the line between adventure and stupidity is fine. This day we clearly crossed it. We continued the path following our position through satellite maps. The path should be just there, I said. We drove 1, 2, 3, 4 kilometers.
We might need to go like that for a while.
It was nowhere to be seen. As the area had been completely burnt, the grass had grown everywhere, and without vehicles using this road, the path just disappeared completely.
I think because it was burnt, the path is blurred. We should be now in the path. There's a motorbike or something?
I think it's from cattle. So.
We drove more than 30 kilometers like this. On ground we were not really able to see. Normally a breakdown would not scare us, but here we knew it could be extremely dangerous, as many parts of the savanna were being set on fire. You will not see us blogging here. We were really intense for the next 2 hours, trying to escape this hell. Take it? Just as we got hit by the rain, we decided it was the right time to search for camp and deal with the consequences of the day's adventure. This will be our camp spot for tonight. Kai is trying to clean the mess from some very bad decisions from my side. There are also those, we call in Spanish insecto palo, stick insect.
Look there, there are like 10.
Yeah, look,
And here's a big one.
they're everywhere. Like you cannot see them. Because they're exactly like the bushes here. Like the grass. And this is just a mess.
There's another one. Come out.
Wow, that's huge! Look at that. Doesn't know where to go. We're having a veggie omelette with some rice and then tea. We are driving north and watching firsthand life around here. It is absolutely gorgeous and a dream for overlanding, but it is really a harsh environment and the life conditions here are really tough. For the next 200 kilometers exploring the region, we are witnessing some of the most isolated villages and trying to understand or make sense of what we are seeing.
First thoughts on Uganda. It's a little bit wilder than Kenya, but it's significantly poorer. And you can also notice that there's a lot of programs from USAID, from UNICEF, and a lot of other organizations financing here villages, drilling wells, and so on. Like almost every village here in the northeast has a big sign in front from all the help organizations that put money there. I'm not sure if that's a direct result from it. What we are seeing here is that a lot of people are asking for money, a lot of people are begging as soon as they see a car. We see that in almost like all the villages, which is a little bit shocking. Especially for us being white, people like equalize us with like, yeah, we are money and we are here to give money. This morning we had a situation that we just were preparing breakfast and 4 men came, all with like axes and machetes, and like approached us. They were friendly, but it was a bit tense. And they told us, yeah, we have stomach ache, give us what's in your pocket, like give us money. We told them we don't have money because we spent everything in diesel. We offered them food, we offered them water. They were not happy about it. They wanted money. Nothing happened in the end. We gave them a mango, we gave them some bananas and some coffee. They turned away, but still it's one of those situations that lets you think, yeah, this could have turned in another way. I don't want to blame anyone here, but it's the feeling that stays. Another thing we realized yesterday is that a lot of the bushes here, bushland is burned down. Also, like next to the street, people light the dry grass, which is kind of contradictory to their way of living, because a lot of people have livestock, cows, sheep and goats that actually could eat the dry grass, but they rather burn it down. So that's something I really don't understand. And what we also see is deforestation in quite crazy level, like all the bushes get cut down for firewood. Yeah, and a lot of the villages sell actually charcoal. So what they're doing here is going out in the bush, chop all the bushes, chop all the trees, and then make charcoal and sell it here. After that happens, a lot of the livestock, like really big herds, like 50-60 cattle, move in, eat the grass, and like to my understanding what's happening here is like just at the step of desertification. It's basically set up for that. This is not an easy topic to talk about, because we see a lot of people hanging around. A few do the charcoal business, as it seems like, and every once in a while we see like small places where they produce gravel. They smash big rocks into smaller ones and then probably sell the gravel. Other than that, we see women and girls taking water from the wells and carrying it to the villages, and the kids taking care of the cattle. But a lot of the men, they're just hanging around in the villages playing board games or soccer or so. It's quite interesting to see how many people are just like around here, but it seems they're not doing much. I mean, we cannot get the full picture of it because we're just passing through, but that's like the impression that we get. And that a lot of people, because like everyone asks us for money, are relying on those handouts from either people passing through or help organizations. And what I fear is that help organizations build an economy that is strictly relying on those handouts. I'm not sure about that. We don't have like data on that, but this is definitely how it feels.